WorkSMART has helped me in the way that I know what I want to do for the future. It furthered my understanding and it provided me some resources that I wouldn't have gotten anywhere else. It just prepared me for life.
I learned how to be professional in the workforce. Because of the workshops that we do, I've learned so much more information that I'm going to need for the rest of my life, just financial literacy and professionalism, and I'm going to need that forever.
WorkSMART is a job readiness training program, and it's geared towards youth that are in school, and it's a 14-week job internship. So for the first 2 weeks, the youth spend time doing Singling Success, where they learn different job readiness training skills, from financial literacy to learning how to be on an interview to developing motivational skills and gaining that confidence that they would need at the internship or any job.
The workshop was fun because I never had a working experience, so it helped a lot, like with respecting others, communicating well, and like learning about discrimination, how can it be handled in the workplace. It was just very helpful.
And we're also talking to them about, preparing yourself for the future. So in terms of what careers they might want to go into. One of the most popular workshops that we do, I believe, is the financial literacy one.
In WorkSMART, we learn how to financially budget our money by learning about what we do need and what we don't need so we can know what to spend on. It definitely will help me in the future because these are skills that you need as you're growing up, as you go off to college and stuff. You need to learn how to spend your money wisely because as you get older, you have responsibilities.
So 3 weeks of the workshop, it helped me so much because I used to just blow my money quickly, like as quick as possible on food, everything. Now I budget like $50 every paycheck, save it, put it aside.
WorkSMART is amazing because we go to these workshops together and that's where we all meet, and they're all there for the same thing. They want to get this internship. They want to learn something. And because they have that like-minded attitude together, it automatically creates that environment. And that's where we're all able to grow together, and they're able to grow together with wanting to learn more.
Learning about communicating with others, especially because our students are deaf or hard of hearing, and communicating with people. They'll be communicating with people who don't sign out in their workplaces. I love the curriculum, and I love that it really asks the students to look at themselves. I think it's so good at a young age to be able to have those skills, to look at yourself and say, this is what I can do, this is what I need help doing. This is what I can do, this is what I need help to improve on. That's amazing to me, to be able at a young age to be able to do that.
WorkSMART is a good program because I have learned how teens have their experience at work, picking my skills, sexual harassment, being a professional, communication, having clear talk with management or the boss of my work. Now I got involved with the workshop. I have no more, and I'm learning more.
A lot of times deaf kids feel like they can't do things. And so I'm looking forward to the students as they go through these chapters and learn about the skills that people have and look at the scenarios and realize that they have the skills to be able to deal with the scenarios that can come up. They'll start to feel more confident, feel better about themselves. Their minds will open up to the possibilities that they do have in terms of their future employment, and that they'll feel that they can do things instead of always feeling like they can't.
A lot of what we're trying to impress on the youth that we work with is that the time to start preparing for your future is now. So it's not just about going into the workplace and making money, but it's also about, focusing on your academics. So when the program started, the students had to take a cassis exam. When they take that exam, it basically assesses what their math and reading scores are. And they also brought in their first term progress report. So once we see that, we work with them.
With the tutoring, it would help us catch up, and it'll give us those 2 hours to actually do homework. Or if I'm struggling in a math class, then I'll get some extra help in the math curriculum. I believe ABCD offering me this tutoring and this experience will really help me in the long run, because in the future, when I go to college, you're gonna have to need that mentality to set your studies and your work. So I'm already gonna be prepared when I go to college to work a part-time and then go to classes. I already have the right mindset.
We also ask that we are able to keep in touch with the school guidance counselors. Having the schools involved really helps with WorkSMART, because if I know a youth is going through a difficult time, I can contact their guidance counselor.
It is very important to communicate with the ABCD workers. Why? Because they know how they're interacting at the workshops. We communicate to see how we can work with that student better.
We're also able to contact the parents and let them know some of the leadership skills that they're developing.
After the 2-week period, they start at their internships. While they're at their internships, they do different things like doing regular administrative work, or they're working with youth ages between 3 to even 7.
In the YMCA, dealing with children, I really want to do that job because I really want to do counseling or psychology in the long run and study in college. I'll be able to interpret how they're going to act, and when they're feeling upset especially with another student, I could talk to them, he or she, calm him down, counsel him.
I got placed into Roxbury Multi-Service Center. I'll be a peer leader. I'll be teaching kids about work readiness. What I want to do in the future is be a computer engineer. I think WorkSMART can help me reach this goal because it's going to teach me job skills that I need.
My job placement was at the Mattapan Family Service Center. I help clients who come into the office. I do online client tracking. The workshops are definitely helping how I'm acting in my internship.
At my work site, I help my school secretary. I help her file papers and email other teachers about important meetings that they have. Well, so far what I've gained is that you have to be organized. Well, especially with this type of work, because I plan on becoming a teacher.
They know there's a long connection of people outside of school that really want to see them succeed.
This program has definitely helped me grow just as a person in general because I'm surrounded by such amazing people.
WorkSMART is a great program for anyone because you're using your time productively to learn about skills you need in your future.
It really separates itself from other organizations. I already recommended it to somebody. I told them it was a great program because you really get to learn things behind job and laws and how you can protect yourself.
It helps a lot, honestly. I enjoy the WorkSMART. I recommend it to a lot of people.
I heard this opportunity, I just got involved and just feels like it's a motivation for me to get to my future.
They're not just there to provide a job, they're there to support you, anything, academically, home life, whatever you need, they're there for you. I'd always recommend ABCD to a friend or whoever so that they can always have the extra push like I did.